is up, everybody? This is Lyle, No Hippie Trucking and Transportation, coming at you from Maybrook, New York. I'm up here at the TA. We're about 150 miles away from our delivery in Springfield, Massachusetts, but we decided to stop here and take a shower rather than drive to the truck stop that's one of the off-brand truck stops that's down there by our receiver. You know, last time I did a video, I was talking, or not the exact last time, but the time before last time, I had done a video and I was talking about my snitch over here. If you didn't see that video, go back a couple videos. It was when he tried snitching on me to the DOT officer. But in that video, I had insinuated that it may have been a while since we took a shower. You know, and then you got all these little righteous people out here. I don't go more than a day without a shower, or whatever it is. And sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. And this was one of those cases. So let me kind of explain to you kind of what happened. First of all, I am one of those trainers that gives my co-driver their own little rewards cards so they can build up their own points, showers, all that kind of stuff. So he's kind of responsible for his own showers. But sometimes there are times when you just are like, okay, I'm going to take some time to do it at this time or next time or whatever. But what had happened was we had taken a shower the day prior to getting out to California. We'd been running pretty hard, so we got out to Barstow, California at a Flying J. We'd been running so hard that we were just like, you know, we just took a shower yesterday. At least these are the thoughts went through my head. He could have done what he wanted to do. But the thoughts going through my head is I just took a shower yesterday. When we deliver this load, I'm thinking in my mind the next load is going to come out of the Ontario area or somewhere near the produce area in California. So I'll be able to get a shower when I'm done delivering this load. So our load delivered in Santa Barbara. So that was the next day. So now you're looking at 2 days. So we delivered in Santa Barbara. Like I said, I'm thinking we're going to go to Ontario or somewhere to pick up some produce. But our next load we were picking up at Los Angeles International Airport, right? There's no truck stops between Santa Barbara and LAX. And there was just nowhere to park in general, so our pickup wasn't going to be till 10 p.m. that night. So we just rode directly down there and posted up there and waited for our load, right? So we end up leaving there, and it's a FedEx load, right? So you can't really stop on those FedEx loads the way they have those things timed. So our delivery was the next morning at I believe it was midnight or 1 o'clock. Anyway, we didn't get out of there till 5 o'clock that next morning. Our next load took us into the middle, and we needed to leave directly from there to get this other load. Took us in the middle of nowhere. It was like some John Rambo shit. Remember when you saw the movie Rambo and he was walking through that one town and the sheriff stopped him and asked him what he was doing there and all that kind of stuff? It was a town like that we were kind of going through to get there. So that puts us, we're going to pick up that load. So I'm thinking, all right, we should be able to get a shower at that point, which we did end up getting that next morning. I don't know how many days that was. I think there was a time near the end where I ended up pushing it out till the next morning, just because trying to take a shower and all that stuff at night, that's what it was. Truck stops in that Washington area or along that route, Washington, Oregon, Idaho, or not Oregon, Washington, Idaho. Just not the best place to take showers. So we end up getting it that next morning in North Dakota. So it's not like we tried to put ourselves in that position, but sometimes things just happen. If you're not able to go with the flow, because the last thing I need is somebody, it's not like I didn't want to shower. The last thing I need is a co-driver, student, trainee, whatever the fuck you want to call them, to be whining about taking a shower when we were almost in impossible situations during that period of time. I guess if could have chose to drive 150 miles out of route to take a shower. So technically, I guess I could have left Santa Barbara, drove either all the way down to Barstow or Ontario or somewhere, then head back to LAX. But that just didn't make no sense. So that's kind of how things can happen out here. It has happened to me as a solo driver before, when loads just don't kind of stack up the way you think they're going to stack up and things like that. So that's kind of how that situation happened. We weren't going out of our way to try to do it or anything like that. Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. And the people that do what they got to do are the people out here that are doing well. People that are like, well, let me just shut down and I'll take a shower and we can get a load tomorrow. Because I actually sent that message to my fleet manager. Not because I was, not because I was going to be whining about not being able to take a shower, but I'm in Santa Barbara delivering this load. There ain't shit in Santa Barbara, so I needed somewhere to go. So I told my fleet manager, if I don't have a load by the time we are departing, make me available the next day, and then I will either drive to, I think I was going to drive to Bakersfield. I think that was going to be kind of central to where I thought the loads were going to be coming out of. I'm going to drive to Bakersfield and make me available the next morning. He came through, gave us a load, but it just happened to be the worst load, if you're saying that you're looking to get a shower, you know what I'm saying? So it happens, you know what I'm saying? So that's all I got to say about that. What else? I think I just did a video kind of about mindset and who you surround yourself with and everything like that. And I'm gonna do a further video on this, but I wanted to kind of answer a comment a little bit without getting too deep. And it was kind of saying that salespeople don't. I forget how it was worded, but here's one thing I will tell you. I almost fell into the trap of allowing other people's failure to rub off on me. And what happens was, when I'd gone through some of my financial problems because going into something I wasn't ready for, when I was coming out of that, what happens is so many people are not necessarily complaining, but you start hearing about the market, or you start hearing about home sales being slow and all this kind of stuff, and it almost gives you a reason to quit. It almost not gives you a reason, but it almost gives you like permission to quit. And I need to do a whole story on that, because that can get pretty deep, where watching a bunch of other people fail or complain almost allows you, almost makes you feel like, I might as well quit. Everybody else is doing it, or something like that. I'm actually gonna get my words together for that video, because I think that's important. And it'll also go into something that I said I was gonna speak on a while back, is how I ended up getting myself out of that financial adversity, because it was a very low point, and without that low point, I wouldn't have the discipline that I have now. Anyway, enough about that. I'd like to thank you guys for stopping by No Hippie Trucking and Transportation. As always, comment, subscribe, and hold up. Me and the snitch want to say we're out. I'm joking. I'm joking. Anyway, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.